Hey guys, this is Jason. Today's date is May 24, 2013. Guys, I'm just bringing you a video today in regards to the M5 class solar flare that struck Earth's magnetic field today, which erupted off the sun on May 22nd. But I'm here on spaceweather.com, and you can see that it's dated for Friday, May 24, 2013. And I'm just going to read a little bit of this right here. I'm talking about the CME strike, and it says, as expected, a CME propelled into space by the M5 class explosion of May 22nd, delivering a glancing blow to Earth's magnetic field on May 24th around 1800 UTC time. NOAA forecasters estimate a 55% chance of polar geomagnetic storms in response to the strike. High latitude sky watchers should be alert for auroras shining through the bright moonlight. And I'll take you and show you that CME now. Alright guys, I'm bringing you to NASA's SOHO. And if you look down here to the left, you see the date, May 22nd, 2013. And I'm going to start it. You're going to notice that over here to the right of the sun, you're going to see a smaller solar flare erupt. And then you're going to see the M5 class solar flare bombard off the sun. Look how big that is. I'm going to step it back. Now you got to remember, this is the sun, not this. This is the solar disk. This in the white is the sun. So you can imagine, in comparison to how small the Earth is in comparison to the sun, how big this solar flare is launching off the sun. I'll step it forward. Step it back. You can tell it starts to mess with the satellites as soon as it explodes off the sun too. Alright guys, I'm bringing you some more data graphs from NASA. You'll notice that the planets are color-coded at the top along with the date. The sun is in the middle, the Earth is to the right. You'll notice that the sun launches the M5 class solar flare on the 22nd, and it sideswipes Earth on the 24th, which is today. Alright guys, here's a graph I created a couple years ago to kind of help illustrate how the Earth is affected when impacted by a strong Earth-directed solar flare. Well, not only does it give us strong, beautiful auroras in our northern southern hemispheres, but it also causes violent, chaotic weather patterns, what we call extreme weather. It's just extreme weather on steroids. Also, it causes massive worldwide earthquakes. You'll notice every time we get struck by a solar flare, we have an uptick and seismic activity, not only earthquakes, but volcano eruptions worldwide. Now again, since February 2012, there has been 87 dormant volcanoes awaken and start blowing their top. Now that's unprecedented. That's never happened in human history. 87 dormant volcanoes have just started waking up since February 2012 and started blowing their tops. And you can notice the trend as we've climaxed into this solar cycle 24, the weather keeps getting worse, the earthquakes keep getting worse, and the volcano eruptions keep getting worse. Well, along with the earthquake seismic activity and the volcano eruptions, that's where your Hosea 4:3 prophecy comes into play. It's the release of methane gas into the ocean's water, your streams, your rivers, and etc. On that note, in regards to the 87 dormant volcanoes that have awakened since February 2012, unlike any time in human history, I bring you a verse out of the Bible, Joel 2, verses 30 through 31. And it says, "And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke." Well, the blood isn't talking about bodily fluids. It's talking about the blood of the earth, magma, molten lava, and fire and pillars of smoke. Well, that's what's emitted out of a volcano when it erupts. It's talking about volcano eruptions. And it says, "The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood." Talking about a blood-red moon, signs in the heavens, before the coming of the great and terrible day of the Lord. So this verse is telling you, before the coming of the great terrible day of the Lord, you're going to have the Lord is going to be showing you wonders in the heavens and the earth, and all kinds of volcano eruptions are going to be going off. Well, this has been taking place since February 2012, and it's only been getting worse as each day passes. In regards to all the events that have taken place this past week, I bring you an article from Extinction Protocol, and it's entitled Quiet Tornado Season Unwinds with Rampage. 22 tornadoes ripped through Kansas and Nebraska. Well, this event took place this past week. I bring you another article from Extinction Protocol entitled 4 Fireballs Fall Over U.S. in 24-hour period. This also took place this past week. I bring you an article entitled Massive Sinkhole Kills 5 in South China town of Shenzhen. Now, this also happened this week. I bring you an article from a news agency. It's dated for May 22nd, 2013, and it's entitled, Are We Entering the Worst Period for Natural Disasters in U.S. History? Of course we are. But see, now people are starting to open their eyes and realize, they're starting to put 2 and 2 together and realize that these natural disasters are not once every 2 or 3 years. They're happening every other day in every other country around the world. And people are starting to understand now, and they're starting to see it with their own eyes. They're realizing that this is taking place everywhere, and it's only getting worse as each day passes. I bring you an article entitled More Tornado Called Worst in World's History, talking in regards to the Oklahoma tornado that everyone's aware of that just took place a couple days ago. And it's dated for May 21st, 2013, and they just go in here to talk about all the damage that and havoc it created down there in Oklahoma. I bring you an article from Extinction Protocol, and it's entitled Alaska's Palov Volcanic Eruption Grows More Violent. Air Traffic Disrupted by Rising Ash Cloud. Now, this event took place also this week. I bring you another article entitled Costa Rica's Turubla Volcano Emits Massive Ash and Gas Trail. This also took place this week. I bring you an article from the New Zealand Herald, and it's dated for May 24th, 2013, which is today. And it's entitled Magnitude 7.4 Earthquake Strikes Near Tonga. Now, that's close to the Fiji region. Now, this powerful earthquake took place yesterday. I bring you an article from Earth and Sky dated for May 24, 2013, and it's entitled 5.7 Magnitude Earthquake in Northern California last night. I'll bring you another article from Earth and Sky dated for today, May 24, 2013, and it's entitled 8.3 Magnitude Earthquake in Sea of Ostend in Russia's Far East. Now, this actually took place today. As you can see, a powerful 8.3 magnitude earthquake struck Russia's Far East with tremors felt as far away as Moscow, which was about 7,000 kilometers west of the epicenter. The earthquake took place in the Sea of Ostend, the western Pacific Ocean. Emergency agencies in the Far East issued a tsunami warning for Cyclone and the Kuril Islands, but lifted it soon afterwards. Details of the quake from the USGS are below. Again, this took place this morning. I'll bring you another article from Extinction Protocol, and it's entitled Alert Level Raised on Chile's Copahu Volcano to Orange After Ash Emissions. Now, this is dated for today, May 24, 2013. This event took place today. I'll bring you another article from Extinction Protocol entitled Shurikan Volcano Erupts in Kuril Islands off Far East Russia. This volcano eruption actually took place today as well. I bring you an article from Fox News dated for January 14, 2013, and it's entitled The Perfect Solar Storm, Sun Eruptions to Peak in 2013. Now, you can clearly see from what I've shown you that we've had a lot of major events take place this past week, and past week alone at that. But I've only shown you a handful of things. I haven't showed you everything. So you can only imagine what's really taken place across this planet this past week. Now, I have proven time after time after time after time, when the Earth is impacted by strong solar activity and solar flares, we have a rise in extreme weather, an uptick in seismic and earthquake activity, and we have volcano eruptions taking place across the world, all at the same time. Now, the reason I bring you this article is we are climaxing into solar maximum, solar cycle 24, which is set to peak this year. Now, as we climax into this cycle, The sun is going to become more angry. It's going to produce more sunspots. The more sunspots the sun has, the more solar flare eruptions it has. The more eruptions, the more the earth is impacted. The more the earth is impacted, the more disasters, devastation, earthquakes, volcano eruptions, droughts, record-breaking heat waves. You know, it's all a cause and effect from the sun. So as we ramp up into this cycle, the worse everything's going to get as each day passes. So guys, I'm bringing this information to you to help you understand and awake to the truth of what's really taking place. So you can realize not all this is a fluke. There's a reason it's taking place. It's in regards to Bible prophecy. So this is not fear-mongering. This is not propaganda. I'm just sharing this with you so you can wake up and understand and see the whole picture for what it is. But anyways, I hope you guys had an awesome week. I hope all is well, and I hope you have a great weekend. If you have any questions, just feel free to message me, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Love all you guys. God bless.